Right, so we're going to be going into our latest first to 10 of the week. So as always, guys, let us know what you think of the volume and what have you. But this is going to be... we're going to AFK right now. This is going to be Dab versus Burrito Voorhees. Burrito Voorhees, formerly known as Forever King Jr. Both players did really well during the MKX days. Really, really well. And Injustice 2, still massive threats. Dab is well known for both his Hellboy, first and foremost. He's known for his Hellboy. And he plays a little bit of Black Manta, which actually I didn't know. So it'll be interesting to see if he does that.
This is going to be a nice match of two players that they've been in the scene a long time. Burrito Voorhees is a very young chap. You know, he started when he was super young. Still young now, but doesn't mean he's any less of a threat. Like, definitely has been playing for the majority of the time. NetherRealm games have been competitive, and Dab very much the same sort of case. We're kind of expecting Hellboy and Cyborg, we've been told to expect, which is
Burrito promised some cool stuff, but he said, I've been playing loads of Cyborg and I've got some cool stuff that I can show you guys. And he specifically mentions that he likes the grid shader, and I agree with that, because green grid is also my favourite. And if I can't compete in Injustice 2 with Cyborg, then Burrito Voorhees, you can do even better. No worries. What do these guys even say to each other?
I actually have no idea.
Oh, it's grid, innit?
Perfected. Trust me, you're a monster. Either way, your existence ends here.
Nice. Your existence ends here. So, to be honest with you, Cyborg versus Hellboy, I definitely think Cyborg's neutral. I don't think the air leap is going to really do anything in this matchup, purely because Cyborg's projectiles mostly come from the air, and just like that, that is exactly probably why we're not going to see a huge amount of that. But this is Dab, understanding that he's got a really fast projectile, that's what I was saying, one that can shoot into the air. So Cyborg's going to want to knock Hellboy out of the air, but at the same time, those pistol trades will be heavily favourable to Hellboy.
But I do wonder what the interaction's going to be, because Hellboy's revolver shot is so high, because he's such a big guy, it shoots way higher than a lot of projectiles in the game. So obviously it's going to catch Cyborg if he tries to go for the instant airs. It's also fast enough that there's no way that Burrito Voorhees is going to be able to get any kind of trait call in the neutral. It's literally going to be you do it as a setup.
Oh, but that was sick! That was a complete call out on the air leap. The upshot into instant straight. Like, he knew that was going to happen.
But I do wonder how much this matchup is going to revolve around that, though. The gunshot and the cannon. Because, I mean, Cyborg, he is a pure keep away character. He has elements of mix-ups in the corner, and I know the grappling hook gives him some interesting stuff. But fundamentally, he is a fireball machine. No, he is not very good up close mid-screen. He doesn't have the greatest amount of tools. He is built for that long-range game. And Hellboy's got the leap, he's got means to close the gap, and he's got decent full-screen options himself. But that did a surprising amount.
Wow!
Is that 500 out of literally all the apnea? Wow, okay. This game kind of went from a 0 to 100 really fast.
I love how that just goes to show that, you know, sometimes you just don't need optimization, you just need to hit hard with your heavy attacks. You know, that was late jump 3, standing 3, tackle, meter burn, and that was essentially a 2-bar sequence, but for 500 damage, he'll take that all day. And now, using those target acquired just to bait, good use on the push block, but at this range, it's actually going to be in the favour of Burrito, unless he takes one more pistol, which doesn't want.
Still though, Dab's going in heavy. He's got the resurrect trait down. Oh, that trait's not going to be in his favour. Oh, he cancelled it. Wait a minute. Did he just do a full screen leap into a forward 3 on landing to beat the throw?
I can only assume.
Burrito Voorhees actually did the throw.
That was, God. I don't really know how to call that ending.
There's no way we can turn our TV up a bit, because this is like next level quiet.
Yeah, turn it up.
I can barely hear what's going on.
We'll do it. I get mindful about sometimes our microphone is overly sensitive.
Yeah, guys, if there's any kind of echo from the TV that we have, give us a shout, because if you guys can hear an echo, then we'll turn it down. But obviously we need it loud enough that we can actually hear what's going on too. That was an interesting first game. I mean, to be honest, not the most interesting. Not a lot really happened. It seems to be both players really fighting for that full screen game, kind of trading damage for damage. Not really getting too much of the leaps, to be honest. It's mainly a movement tool so far. I don't really think we've seen much more than that at the moment. But that was a full screen shimmy that started off an empty leap. Like, what a good precedent.
I still feel like Hellboy having this leap is so strange. Like, I don't want to say it doesn't fit his character design, but when I saw Hellboy was going to be an Injustice, him like flying through the air like that is the last thing I expected to see. But, you know, it's cool. Cool mechanic.
Tries to go for the anti-air shot, or the anti-air grab, I should say, but Burrito going for that preemptive air shot to beat it. Yep, that's going to be a confirm. Does he spend the bar? Yes, he is.
Yeah, it's no surprise. And then, of course, he gets that really... The splash, you know, that ground pound, it has so much active frames that you can use it, and it almost looks like the ground pound's going to miss. But it doesn't. It hits late, which gives Hellboy a ton of Oki.
Speaking of which, though, huge life lead already. Doesn't have a lot of bar to work with, but Burrito on the other side has got 4. But hasn't really got much opportunity to spend some of it so far. Not every day you see Cyborg having to go for meter burn rolls to get in.
Good use of those plus frames, you know, if the forward 2-2 or any of these strings have good frames on the end, standing 2 being so quick, standing 2 being so quick in combination with 2-3 getting an increased hitbox, it's going to slightly help him up close.
Speaking of helping him though, I mean, this is kind of working against him 100% because this has kind of universally been a weakness of Cyborg is the ability to fight from behind. When he's not got the life lead, trying to build it back up again. I mean, but look right now, Dab, big read on the back 3. Unless that was a reaction, I'm not sure. But universally, quite hard for Cyborg to tie up the life unless the opponent makes a few mistakes.
He should be dead here, unless he just times his jumps perfectly. But he's not gonna, yeah. But actually, fortunately, forcing Burrito to spend one of his bars.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. So though Dab now on the other side, now he's sitting there at 4. He's getting a lot of amazing reads on these anti-air shots. Working out. I mean, I know Cyborg is a character that has to kind of jump from full screen a bit more than other characters.
It's almost like he's somewhat put the fear in. The back-to-back forward 2-2, these answers for, you know, I think you're going to backdash. So I'm going to forward 2 and chase it down.
Ooh, attempt on the meter burn back 3, didn't get anything. Backdash attempt as well, but chased it down.
I love the fact that, because of course 1-1-2 has a backdashable gap, and that was an immediate call-out, but no, he holds the armor a bit too late.
Now we're approaching super kill territory. He's gone in for it. He can afford to go really ham here if he wants to.
If he lands one hit, he's going to confirm.
Oh, the tick grab!
This might be dead. Meter burn back 3? No, calls it out.
Actually makes me wonder if he went for the jump in to try and beat the air tech.
I expect it. I expect that.
There's the wake up. A bar gone. Oh, wow. Nice reversal from Burrito. Back 3, didn't connect.
Thanks for the new moves. Thanks for the new moves.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Dab is just throwing all of his bar away here, trying to get a hit.
But now
he's got another trait. It cooled down. That was it. He wants to keep it unclashable.
But I feel like Burrito, he had to do that. Otherwise, he was going to get chipped. We see. This is super close.
Oh! I'm actually genuinely surprised I didn't whiff punish.
Oh my lord! Oh, the whiff punish on the tackle! The techno tackle. One of the worst moves in the game usually, but pretty good in that instance.
I mean, he kind of just whiff punished with it. I mean, Dab getting a bit too... I think he was thinking a little bit too far ahead with those upward shots. I mean, from full screen he's getting a lot of them, but point blank in situations like that, I think Dab's just... I think playing on reads a bit too much. Well, obviously, we came down to the last hit though, super close. I think Dab was a bit free to spend all of his bar there at the end though. It's like he had 4 bars, and then almost just instantly just went. Looked a bit desperate to try and get the final hit. And looks like Burrito kind of played off that. Still though, I mean, I'm really not sure what to expect from this matchup, because it's not something you see very often, Cyborg being quite an uncommon character, for sure.
But I think, like, the thing about Cyborg is he's not the best character in the game by any means, he never has been. But he's always kind of like, you know...
He's got a weird utility, right? He's got a use.
Sorry about that really loud bump, by the way. Must have just moved his chair. And our sensitive mic, no doubt, would have picked up the earthquake that just took place.
Still though, not too bad. It's nice to see that Dab is still very much playing like Dab though, right? He's playing with his gut, he's playing on those reads. I think Hellboy is a good character for that.
Well, Dab had a really good Tanya, he had a really good Alien, he had a really good Jax as well.
He's always been a multi-character guy, you know? Dab has always been good at kind of playing the board.
Good
and this game is no different. Like, I've seen him play a ton of characters from launch, but that's actually surprising that he's actually stuck with Hellboy seemingly from when he came out to now.
Now that's a really common Cyborg sequence where you do forward 2-2 because I believe it's still +2 on block, and standing 2 is really fast as well, with 2-3 being 0. So that right there, on top of the fact that, you know, he hasn't got the absolute quickest down 1, but it's still, I believe, a 7-frame down 1. Cyborg gets some pretty cool stuff up close, but it's being that up close, you don't really get the chance to do much. Unfortunately, against someone like Hellboy, he's going to be much more dangerous at that range.
Yeah, but Dab able to take the first life bar with a nice read from full screen.
Oh, reluctant on the anti-air. I mean, it's Hellboy, right? Of course, you can't anti-air every time, otherwise you risk getting leaped on.
Well, there's down 2, but meter burn back 3 instead from Burrito.
But it's a common sequence, right? The fact that forward 2-2 has those frames, it's going to be a read situation, because if Hellboy can poke out because he's a little bit faster, it comes down to, do I think he's going to down 1, or will I wait for something else? It's all a mind game.
A problem Voorhees is going to have here, though, is whenever he drops the end of his combo, because clearly he went for the boot, which gives him a nice splat, gives him a lot of knockdown frames.
Which guarantees trait, which
that's
he would
the
have
big
gone for.
thing. He was 100% going to go for trait, or the rocket, or something there, which you basically can't afford to do in the neutral, because the gunshot will chew it up. And that's going to be his only opportunity to get something out. Oh, interesting setup, but maximum delay wake up. Going to beat it.
Definitely advantage for Dab here, though. Look at the range, look at the meter. Like, yes, Cyborg has 4 bars, but he's not going to take anything here that he can clash. I think it's going to be individual hits, it's going to be grabs. If he gets opened up here, it's going to be a back 3, which, of course, he can't clash. None of this is clashable.
All that down 1 get chewed up. It's going to be hard times. Burrito Voorhees can try and get a lot of life gone here, but I mean, chip damage he's going to be at risk of. All the wake up, but he actually chews up the armor. Oh, he drops again!
No! Unfortunately, you didn't delay. You can actually, because you can obviously delay the meter burn, if you do 1-1-3 into uppercut, you do have to wait a split second before you meter burn, otherwise it drops. I think in that instance, Burrito, I know for a fact he's going to know that. But in the heat of a moment, when you've got to make a comeback and you land that hit and you hit confirm it and your hands are moving at 1,000 miles an hour, maybe your meter burn it a bit too
Still, though, his execution is letting him down a bit so far. That wasn't the first time he, unfortunately, ever just missed the timing on it. But unfortunately, it's going to cost him a game.
The thing about combo drops though is that they're the easiest error to figure out and understand that you're doing wrong. So if you're having these combo drops and you're not quite landing the combos and getting the damage, you don't need to be the best player in the world to go, if I stop dropping my combos, I'm going to do more damage.
Well, on the Asylum now, so going to have access to the background bounce again. Looks like Dab's been getting a little bit more out of it so far. But it's probably a bit easier for Hellboy to make the most out of it, right? Cyborg a bit more situational. Now I like that, trying to start off with that distance, and he still lost the first hit! He fired the first projectile so much earlier, but the gunshot.
Sad boys.
I mean, hit scan, you know what I'm saying?
Sad boys.
Yeah, Dab getting a lot of movement right now.
Wow, a raw leap out of forward 2-2. I did not expect to see that.
Oh, no block on the overhead.
But also, Cyborg, very much a character that needs to get his resources going to be a threat. And that was a nice little catch. He's going to get knocked down on forward 2-2. Target acquired. It's not really going to work. It's not used for setup in this matchup as much as it will be to just get Hellboy to start moving. You'll notice the second he saw those missiles, the leap came out instantly. I think that's going to be really good data. And that was a fantastic answer for the back three, answering back with your own. And hang on a minute, standing 2 into background bounce. And the target acquired to hard knockdown tech for days! Burrito Voorhees!
Oh wow, it didn't go for the meat, but I think he must have expected it to kill. But
I love Cyborg tech.
He was like literally less than 1 point of health away from the right calculation, so not too bad. I like that though, using the, normally you'll see players immediately go for the combo off the background bounce, but he opted to take it for its hard knockdown instead. And he ended up getting a full reset, which did enough damage to kill.
I really got to say, I really feel like Burrito, I love the way he's approaching this character.
Oh,
like,
big whip punish.
He clearly has an understanding of the frames. He has an understanding of what sequences to go for. What am I after 1-1-2? What am I after forward 2-2? Like, optimization. Ooh,
oh, wow.
Get out of the air, mate.
That's a nice chunk of damage.
Oh, no, that's the exact same thing that just happened to him.
Oh, they're chewing up the armor again. Hellboy, both these characters are going to suffer from that problem, the slower back threes. Oh, I did so much damage!
God,
oh,
no! Oh my god.
That hurt so good.
Oh, no! Top contender for armored moves that you don't want to absorb. Jesus Christ.
I mean, that hurt a little bit.
That hurt a lot.
That did a little bit of damage.
He had such a good round as well. That was a pre-patch Blue Beetle B&B's worth of back 3 damage.
Ouch.
Oh god, I can't believe that did so much damage.
Hellboy is such a BM character, man. He just dunks on you. Just slam dunks right in your face all the time. But I mean, that's a tilter of a loss, if ever I've seen one. If that happened to me, I'd be fuming right now. Oh, he's got a Swamp Thing.
No, he did mention that Swamp Thing is another one of his characters. Now, to be honest,
I actually see he does have an amazing Swamp Thing.
I respect the change, for sure. Because, first of all, Burrito Voorhees has always been a multi-character specialist. He can play multiple characters at a high level. I actually remember, I can't remember what the tournament was that he was able to win in MKX, but I believe he beat Forever King in Grand Finals. Oh no, I believe he defeated, I think, both Biohazard and Forever King in that tournament. I could be completely wrong. My memory's not the best in the world, but
I vaguely remember what you're talking about. But
Tremor was one of his main characters that got the job. An instant call out and a clear understanding. But Dab answering back with, you know what? If you're going to anti-air me, I'm going to leap back to back. You're not going to expect it after 2 of those in a row.
I'll be honest though, I like the change. I mean, I'm not sure what the actual matchup is itself between Cyborg and Hellboy, but I can see it being a bit of a pain for Cyborg. Obviously, he's built for that full screen game, and from that distance, Hellboy has a lot of options. The leap is clearly a problem, or at least something that Burrito wasn't ready to deal with. And something I think will just keep a lid on him a little bit better.
As a keep away character, you're only... Oh, that was a call out, man.
Also, that's going to be something huge as well, is just having a string in the neutral that outranges Hellboy's forward 2. You know, it's like, my forward 2 is longer than yours, you know what I mean? But I mean, Swamp Thing does boast
trying to zone out
longest forward 2, perhaps.
One of the best. One of the best mids, I think, too. Wow, the advance.
That's doing so much damage to him too. Wow. Oh, Burrito, I think he expected to be a bit further, closer to the corner there.
There's a chicken connoisseur joke we made there somewhere where it says when Hellboy pops trait, absorption. When he pops his armor trait, absorption.
Yeah, but he absorbs but doesn't stop the damage. Look at how much health he's lost.
Absorption.
Oh, chunked.
Oh wow. I mean, the slowest.
Are you going to shoot the green? You can't shoot the swamp. The swamp is forever.
He's got barrels. I don't think he'll use them though.
Yeah, but
he has to watch out for that punch, right? Oh, the garden. Yep. Sorry, Dab.
Now, it makes you wonder, is Dab actually able to make this comeback? Because Burrito's defense has always been quite good. And just jumping at Swamp Thing. There we're going to go. We're going to see the tree, and the tree will prevail.
Yes.
I mean, already looking a bit more comfortable, though, to be honest. I think this is... I mean, first things first, I'm pretty sure this is a character that Voorhees has been playing longer than Cyborg, so I think there's going to be that much familiarity.
What I was saying before, I lost my train of thought, of course, as is always the way in a fast-paced fighting game, but when you're playing a Cyborg, you can only really zone out Hellboy for so long, I think. Hellboy as a character, he will get in eventually, unless you have the most hardcore zoning in the absolute world, but he has a combination of an amazing leap that gets him in straight away, plus a projectile that he trades fantastically with. So I think changing to Swamp Thing, you'd almost go, well, isn't Dab going to be able to, like, isn't he going to somewhat maybe zone Swamp Thing? Isn't he going to be able to have a bit more range on him? But to be honest with you, no, because Swamp Thing has got decent full screen options as well. It just exists to compete with full screen, not to keep you full screen.
Also, both characters, both Cyborg and Swamp Thing, can do like an upward anti-air special on a read of one of those leaps. And whereas Cyborg is going to get just a projectile and maybe a trait, Swamp Thing is going to get a grab's worth of damage.
That was some really tidy optimization, by the way.
It was really nice.
Just see, is it like what, the 1-1 or the back 1-1 into the leap into instant end? That was 2 of those punches. Oh, here we go. Burrito Voorhees with the Swamp Thing.
Good fuzzy guard on the low though. Trying to keep the pressure up. And there we go. I like the use of that leap just to get out of the corner. There was no way Dab was actually trying to hit him there. He just wanted to leave. But there's a Met Mixer. Oh, plus on block, but respected.
Good knowledge of the range too. Acknowledging that forward 2, that was going to whiff from that distance, so he did not commit to the rest of it. He just did the raw forward 2.
Speaking of commit, managed to get the hit confirmed that time. No committing required, but still, wake up down 1 going to connect. But to be honest, able to get half the life bar down before dropping.
Yeah, so he would have got more too. Like he actually went for some sort of like dive cancel to maximise some damage. I have no doubt that's some sort of combo. He was going for, but the back 3. That's going to do so much damage.
Dab was just caught not blocking the low. Back 2-3. Got to be crouch blocking that, and the healthy is lost because of it.
Oh, damage.
Oh, wake up leap again. What is he doing?
Dab, calm down, man.
It's like on a trampoline. Trambompoline!
It's like first thing in the morning where he lives. How has man got like the energy for this? Oh!
He's like so happy to be playing in the first of 10s. He just can't contain his excitement.
I mean, I understand. This is a great feat.
What an honour.
what a privilege.
Still though, I mean, it got the life bar, so maybe more of that.
Oh no! Oh,
the swamp.
Oh, 3 bars! The tank, he can't jump!
Did a raw forward 3 just beat that?
It's because it whiffed. It's because he missed it. Oh no! Don't lose this again.
Oh dear.
He's only he's had one heartbreaking. He's had one heartbreaking.
Not like this.
Not again.
Yeah, good block. There's down 1. Oh, he blocks it this time. Push block 2. The walk back made it whiff.
Oh no! There's a garden. Of course. I mean, he's got that meter too, so he can actually win this clash.
No, it was a good clash.
This has been his game to lose.
But surely he keeps a bar. Surely he doesn't spend both. I know he did. And Dab spent nothing. He's holding the bar.
I would be worried.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
No.
Oh no. Oh, he could have committed.
Watch out. He has only 1 bar to push block.
Dab. He's so close. This has been a full leg up.
No! Dab does it again. Poor old Burrito, man. How did this happen twice in such a short space of time?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. He even spent 2 bars as well to get more health back than we thought.
I can't believe that.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Wow.
But the thing is, that's the kind of... I feel like that kind of comeback could have happened, like, on anyone. I think that was less... I think there was less mistakes made by Burrito and more Dab just playing, like, a bit of a maniac. You know what I mean?
That's the discipline, right? To go, I am not going to spend any bar because I'm going to use it to res if I need it. And he didn't even need the res. Poor old Burrito, man. That's 2 games that definitely should have been his, but they just kind of slipped through his fingers, really. Dab, when he's almost dead, Dab he's a fart in a bottle, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh my days.
I'm just going to constantly move. It worked. I mean, we literally can't be haters.
I don't know if you guys have that term over there, but in the UK, that's a term. Before anyone even asks.
Oh, the first bar going... Oh my god, it's working! Dab has discovered the new neutral. The raw back 3! What is he doing?
This has to be the new Bird Lau. Come on now.
Hellboy. Hellboy. Birdboy.
Birdman.
Birdemic. Hellboy.
Birdemic Hellboy. Oh my god.
Coined the phrase here. I expect my royalties when everyone else inevitably starts using this.
For $1 billion.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh boy.
You're gonna sell me this gas, boy. You're gonna sell me this gas.
You're gonna sell me some gas now.
You're gonna sell me some gas right now.
You're gonna sell me some gas for my truck.
You're leaving it. 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 You're leaving it.
Oh, one more bar. No, he didn't actually get the combo.
That's a confirm.
Oh,
Oh, he went for the setup.
Do the car? Oh, he could have done the car at any point, right? Because it would have been unblockable. I don't think Swamp Thing could avoid it.
Oh, face shot.
God damn, that is one of the most just hardcore moves in the game. This is the revolver point blank, right to the face. Still 4 bars for Burrito. He's got more than enough resources, but right now Dab is just, I mean, this is seeming like a bit of a nightmare. Like a bit of a pain in the ass to deal with, you know what I mean? Like, how do you keep someone still?
For God's sake, Dab, calm down! What are you doing? My word.
It's like he's just, before he started the set, he put something in the microwave, and it had like a 6-minute time limit on it, and he forgot about it. And he can hear the microwave going off, and it's dinging, and he's really hungry.
Dab's left the oven on, man. He's got to go and stop his house from burning down.
Oh, dear me. Or just, you know, stop his lasagna from becoming black.
My lasagna.
Can't be burning that lasagna.
Ooh.
Oh, wow! That was so good. Corner repositioning, yes we do. Oh, so much damage. Oh, wake up!
He shot the drone out of the air.
I'm beginning to think that Dab has made a deal with the devil to see real life 3 seconds before everyone else does.
I find it quite funny actually that he's playing Hellboy, because this is a very Hellboy like round, isn't it?
What is he doing? It's working. That's the best thing. This is such a Dab character.
But unfortunately for Burrito, dropping the green thumb at the end, he no doubt would have healed after that.
But also, I mean, we can't knock Voorhees. Like Burrito Voorhees going for so many tough, really tight conversions. He's getting them every time. It's just, how do you contain someone that is moving the way Dab is? Oh, he still got it! Oh, with the green thumb.
I totally respect. He's going to lose on this, I think, because he hasn't got much health. But I respect it. I constantly respect that he's going for green thumb here, purely because he needs that heal. The heal is what's going to keep him alive. He could have ended in Vine Grab and got the damage, but at the end of the day, he needs to get that health back. So he went for it twice.
Most of his hits have been conversions, where you're not usually close enough for green thumb, so he just hasn't been able to get the same level of health regen that you'd normally see Swamp Thing players go for. So he's kind of had to resort to going for, you know, I suppose the Vine Grab above all else, because it just goes further.
Stop screaming. No. When Dab stops playing out like this crazy man that he is, then I will stop screaming. Until then, sorry, mate.
Oh, he's gone to Bane. Now he's mean serious business.
I also did forget to turn the microphone down. Sorry, guys.
Oh, okay.
But not sorry to you, Apollyon. Not you. You can go. Leave this place.
Damn, I call out.
For your smugness and your rudeness.
How dare you question the stream? What right? Still though, Voorhees. I mean, Bane is kind of like his like premier character, right? It's by far his main character. We've seen him play the most. So I think if he can do it with any character, with this. But I mean, even then, Hellboy Bane. Like, how often do we see this?
Oh my God! Bane was one of those original characters. I actually remember Combo Breaker last year was one of the we'd seen Biohazard, and the 2 Banes that really impressed us at that tournament, of course, were Biohazard and Burrito back in the day. Like, he had a really good Bane. I believe he had a super crazy set against. That Canadian Catwoman player my name... Ekidus, yeah, that's the one. I knew the name, it just wasn't in my brain for that moment in time.
Still, I mean, it's because he loves grapplers, right? He's always loved playing grapplers in NetherRealm games. Like, any character that's fit the bill, right? He played Ferritor, you know, he played Goro. Anyone that has a command grab, at some point, Burrito Voorhees has played, I think. And Bane is really good for that.
He likes those big grapplers. He always has. And he had such a good Ferritor in MKX too. Like, underratedly good Ferritor. And that's a nice conversion.
That was really good too. A chunk of damage.
Wow, Dab.
He's got super if he needs it as well. Oh no, the armor break. That's actually really good data for Dab though, knowing the 4-2-3 armor breaks to charge.
You can end this.
Now we'll see what he can do with it. Unfortunately though, Burrito, the games are starting to tick away. He's having some really close exchanges and some of the games are slipping through his fingers, but at the end of the day, they are games that are going down, not in his favor. And that's also unfortunate that he'd got into debuff right as he meter burned that.
Yeah,
the charge.
Sometimes.
I'm not sure the charge is going to work in this matchup because of how much armor breaking Hellboy gets access to, because the quick strings.
I mean, normally at that range, characters don't have things that hit fast enough or multiple enough times to break the armor of Raging Charge, but enter Hellboy.
That uppercut is going to be a very important tool, I think, but only when he has the armor, of course. But just look at Dab, he just cannot be contained at all. This is some of the most insanely, I guess, like loose play that we've seen.
Oh, Unbreakable. No, he goes in, gives Dab the option, but to be fair, I think it's important as Bane to get the flash out with them.
If he clashes now, and Burrito land to confirm with Venom, with the meter that he's just saved...
If he can get up to level 3, it might kill. But the problem is he did jack up to 3 beforehand, so now it's going to be a long time before he gets that back.
Debuff versus the Hellboy trait too. That's a combination of him being weaker and Hellboy being stronger.
Oh, that's a big read on the take throw. Good block.
Now he's going to have to pump this
Oh, he
up.
tried to whiff punish! Yeah, Burrito tried to whiff punish for standing 1, but he just didn't have the range on it. He's going to get some guaranteed health back here. I expect about, what, maybe 2 bars? Surely he saves 1 for damage.
No, he's going to spend just 1. I think his game is going to be wait out the cooldown and do not get hit a single time. And now he's got the bar. Here comes the Venom. And he can't clash. Is this game over?
No, it'll be close, but not quite enough. He has a little bit. Oh, that's the debuff.
No, it's out.
He's got the resurrect too, even if he gets the kill here.
Oh, worst case scenario right there for Burrito.
But that came so close to working out in his favor though. Like, actually, you were just about to point out before he did it. He spent 1 bar on the clash, saving 2 bars, which is kind of Bane's go-to max damage, right? You hit anything, you turn it into bounce cancel. That's what you do. And he immediately got the opportunity to do so and was ready straight away. And the combo was so close to doing enough, but not quite enough.
This is actually really, really unfortunate because it's 6-2, but how close these games are going, it just does not reflect.
No, definitely not. I mean, it is a one-sided result on the scoreline, but the scoreline alone. These games have been so close over and over again, but ultimately it's just coming down to Dabs just having a bit of a better clutch factor. Also, we have to remember the fact that Dabs' usage of the revival trait is really good so far. Like, he is ready to pop that all the time just to get that resurrect, to give himself that safety net, and then he just goes ham.
That has to be one of Hellboy's greatest strengths, is that his... Normally in games like this, when you have like a trait that would go multiple ways, there will be like one ultimate one and a few okay ones. Hellboy, they're pretty much all good. The armor, great. Damage, great. Revive, great.
Oh, that confirmed! That was off a down 1! A Bane down 1, no less.
Burrito's conversions in this entire set have been immaculate. Really, really good.
I mean, underrated execution though. I think Burrito Voorhees has always had really good execution. It's just he doesn't often play characters that it really seems to be too much of a big deal. And Bane deceivingly hard to confirm off.
Meter burn the back 3 just for max damage. Nice block.
Good block, yeah. I thought for sure that was gonna land in front at the last minute.
Tried to maybe counter poke with the armored uppercut, but Dab not biting. Ooh.
Yeah, it's the normal trait though, so still a lot of damage in the process. Oh, with punish as well. Dab always ready. Makes you wonder if he's almost like buffering the input for gunshot, just so he can like react to it with a single button.
Potentially. There's always the potential. With how quick it is too. Not a bad option.
Now Burrito needs to get rid of that life off Dab as much as possible. Great with punish on the grab.
Was that a PND?
I think it was.
It looked like a PND.
It was.
PND's an Injustice 2, who'd have known?
I mean, Bane standing 1 did get sped up a number of patches ago, so a lot easier to react to stuff with now, but still, you need the reactions.
He does have them.
Ooh. Is this the first to 10 of the night? Yes, indeed.
Oh, yes, very much so. An armor breaking because it's level 3. Let's just cash out a bit extra. Now, this is another one of those rounds that he's bet the farm.
He can't be opened up, though.
He spent big on this.
Yeah, he spent all of his bars to get the life lead, and he's still on debuff if he gets hit by anything.
No.
I mean, he has to clash, right?
Yeah.
Even if he's taking damage here, he has no choice. He was going to die.
I expect he's going to spend 3 bars here, and he's going to hurt him. Nothing!
I mean, I think he knew he was taking damage, so why bother if you can just spend it? Oh, that was such a good call! He just woke up and ran straight at him. He knew he was going to go for the trait.
He has no health. This is 1 hit each. Oh, no! Not again!
No! They just happened to be an interactable there, and he was too close.
They're just so happy. There had to be.
That's exactly the same thing.
There had to be an interactable.
No, that was exactly the same thing. Burrito Voorhees management. His like the way he gambled on that clash was genius. He knew he was guaranteed to take enough damage to go through, so no matter how much bar Dab spent, he was going to be guaranteed to lose some life there. So he decided to spend nothing, take the full amount of damage, because it was going to work out the same amount as if it actually, gambled too. He kept the bar because he knew that, okay, Dab's going to get this, and he's going to trait straight away. As soon as the clash was done, Burrito, he did a forward dash into standing 1 immediately. He knew the trait was coming, and he got it. But the trait that came was the resurrect trait again. And it's resurrecting him all the time.
The thing is, I feel really bad for Burrito at the moment.
He's making all the right calls. It's just Dab is just playing around them so well.
It just feels so unfortunate for him.
Also, rare footage of Hellboy being power bombed. Twice.
How about another one? Oh no!
Thank you, Injustice 2, for letting this reality be a reality.
For making this reality possible, you should have said. That was a stupid sentence.
I mean, you know what I'm saying. Oh, the whip punish! Oh! I just thought it was going to take way more damage there, considering the debuff. But
wow, just only level 1
debuff.
back 3. I wonder what that was for.
Bar for the extension? Yes, he is. Jump in. Oh no, trait setup. I like it.
It's going to be Bane, so it's going to be tricky for him to get around it.
Is it just me, or do all of Hellboy's moves take really long as well? So it seems like it's just going to eat up that Venom time.
Oh, what a trade. Potentially, yeah, for sure. Sometimes characters that have particularly long combos, they're not very good for Bane either, because it means his Venom isn't really
I feel
good
so
for
bad for Burrito Voorhees, though, because it really doesn't seem like he's playing these too badly. It's just Dab is just playing so out of his mind. Like, Dab is just so impressive at the moment. So much leaping.
Very surprised.
Oh, no, confirm. That was a huge mistake.
Wow, expecting a jump. He did get it, but not able to confirm. But he is going to confirm for that second health bar. But again, on the back foot. And that's what making things hard, too, is that he's always on the back foot. And he's spending so much resources to not let him clash. But he himself does not have a lot of health left. But here we go. This could be the start. Is he going to spend another?
Yeah, he spent one. Here's another two. Maximum delay wake up from Dabs. Dabs still with the knowledge, but Armor's straight through the interactable. Oh, again, trading blow for blow. But Burrito has to be careful doing that on this low health.
He didn't pop level 3. You know, that's the thing. He did not pop level 3 in that instance. But it's going to combo. Okay, here's the knockdown. Oh, no, the whiff!
But no whiff punish from Dab.
Oh!
Wait,
what?
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 Someone clip that right now.
What happened?
Clip that immediately.
Did he... I mean...
punched through the air itself, and Bane appeared on the other side.
It's like the whole Dragon Ball teleport. I mean, you know Vanish? Hellboy just did the Vanish.
Well played, Daddy Dab. But now I am the one standing behind you.
You are too late, Burrito Voorhees. Now I am the one standing behind you.
Wow. Okie dokie. Hellboy. Tings. Mate. Okay.
Brainiac. I didn't even know he played Brainiac.
He's in a bit of a precarious spot. Like, even though he's playing so well and making all these right reads, it ultimately just isn't working out.
I only just realised Hellboy has a really smug grin on his face when he backhands you in the character select.
Yes.
That's so rough. Still, though, Burrito just doesn't look like he's super comfortable with just keeping a lid on Dab right now. He just seems to be moving around like 100 miles an hour, and he just cannot slow him down.
I mean, if we did a top 5 list of slipperiest players in the NRS scene, surely Dab would be right at the top of that list with the way he plays.
The top, I'm not sure, because Yamani's got to be up there.
Yeah, Yamani, Dab.
Madzin, 100% Madzin belongs on that list.
Madzin, Yamani, Dab. Oh, surely Illusions as well. Illusions has to be up there. Nice conversion. Nice full combo.
But this is where it shows, right, how good people that play loads of characters in their kind of like roster, you have to be good at quickly adapting to what character you're playing. You know, because it's not the easiest to learn multiple characters. Least of all, swap to them seamlessly from game to game in the middle of a set. You know?
And this has been a very nice round for Burrito.
Especially when you're this down on games. You know, when Dab only has 2 games left to go. Burrito, if he's going to try out other characters in his team, now is the time. And there we go. Dab is disrespecting the setup or the delay Gallagher shot.
I think you and I are the only ones that call it Gallagher. And I don't call it Gallagher on official broadcast for obvious reasons.
It's a good job we're at home, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that does so much damage. Into setup too, but another good block from Burrito.
It is a consistent cross-up. You know, he's been crossed up a few times now, so Burrito just isn't really getting hit by it. But yeah, that instant pop of the armor, it's like... One thing that I love about that trait with Hellboy is how many answers he has for so many characters in the game with either the damage, the revive, the armor.
Oh.
Like, his trait will collectively cover basically every matchup in the game, surely. And a conversion, nice catch, knowing that the advancing dive kick was going to be enough distance.
With the full string. It looks like Burrito, like, he's doing a good job of, like, holding on to the drone, so if Dab does, in fact, try and go for these leaps, he can kind of maybe get him out of the air, but he's just losing to the gunshot over and over again. Every time he tries to call a drone from full screen, Dab is just letting rip a gunshot, and it's just stopping him in his tracks.
Yeah, rivet leaping.
Oh, wow, the active frames just got hit by the later end of those.
Not challenging it with the dive kick. I think he doesn't want to go for... Oh, too obvious, but... There's that down 2. Full combo. No clash used.
Now he's holding on to it. He's 1 hit away. He needs a super at this point. Any confirm is going to do it. You know, Dab's looking for it. Walk back. He's looking. Is that going to punish?
Nope.
No, too slow. And that's actually a huge mistake as well, because it's going to give Burrito a guaranteed clash win if he wants. The delay, unclashable. Yeah, that was a huge mistake. I'm not quite sure what it was thinking there.
I'm not quite sure why Dab didn't just clash to prevent the obvious loss too. Because in that instance, like that was actually a combo drop by Burrito. He tried to go for something a bit more tricky, where I believe you land the forward 3 and you do like a specifically timed forward 2 into release into like another button basically.
I know the last
it's a really funky.
Are you talking about the one just before?
Yeah, it was the one where he did forward 2 and the drone come out, and it was a really weird timing. That actually is a legit combo, but it's really hard. Actually surprised to see Burrito actually go for it in that instance, because he would have risked the entire round, but he won anyway. So happy days for him.
I think in that situation was clearly willing to try anything just to get another game back in, because this could be the turning point, you know, just to slow him down a bit. No, okay, right, I've taken a game. Clearly he can get games with his Brainiac, so he just needs to get mean, albeit a bunch more, you know, absolutely, but it's definitely a good start.
I foresee that instant jump 1 into dive kick being quite a good like air challenge, but I wonder how much you'll actually be able to enforce it. Oh, no, never mind. Upshot is an instant and there we go. Right. The second Burrito finds an answer, Dab will answer back with a direct counter to that.
Well, speaking there, right, you know, we've seen Burrito go for that sort of Brainiac classic. Wow, that was a nice combo. Seeing Burrito go for that Brainiac classic of instant jump into dive kick when you see that it's not going to connect on anything, and Dab was just ready and waiting for the down 1 in between the meter burn.
I have to say, I'm a big fan of Dab's Hellboy.
Yeah,
very
it's
much
really
so.
impressive.
Really impressive stuff.
Good knockdown.
Yeah, the down forward 2 is going to be a hard knockdown, remember, so it's going to give Brainiac elements of setup if he wants it, but this full screen drone, it isn't doing much for him because of that gunshot. It's just too fast. Instant dive kick. This could be almost the round. He's going to get one more knockdown, and he's going to go in for pressure.
Oh, I thought for sure that was going to connect. It looked like Burrito was banking on it too.
Yeah, I'm confident Burrito was expecting that to get blocked because he went for the pressure.
No.
Oh, no!
He just lost 2 bars to the air second, still got hit by the back 3. That's tragic. Oh! And you see Dab just trying to whiff pounds to, I think he's just trying to build meter.
Watch out for those whiffs. Hellboy at this range, he's going to be lethal, but oh, nice. Don't think he's ready for him to meter burn that and pull the trigger. The counter!
No, it's Dab's trying to down 1 in between the gap every time when he sees that Burrito's going to delay it, but
and there we go.
Still not working out 100%. Oh, that's going to hurt. That's quite a chunk, to be fair, for a single special move, especially when you're this down. Oh, so much chip! Oh! Oh, that's 3-9. Dab managing to pull one back immediately. Now, when you've got this kind of game and you're 1 match away from losing the set, this is where players that have a team of characters over specializing in one, this is where it's important, because ultimately this is your final chance to change. You know, if you have a team, this decision is the last one you get to make. If this is the wrong choice, you lose the game, it's over. But, you know, maybe there is a character up there that can do the job, but you don't have long to think about it. He's going to stick with Brainiac.
I agree. I agree with the Brainiac check. Out of all the characters he plays, I can see this making sense. And it's crazy to me that the result could be 10-3, because Burrito has actually been doing some really, really sick stuff. It's just, I don't know, Dab is just looking like a headache. He's looking like a real headache. It's both players playing super well, and Dab ultimately just being that 1 step ahead. Be it a small step, but it's enough to take consecutive games.
Still though, this is a really comfortable situation for Dab to be in. I mean, 9-3. He has to win 1 game before Burrito wins 7 in a row. And when things are going the way they are currently,
I'm sure he'll like those odds.
Yeah, it's going to be in his favour. It does mean that what has currently been hard for Burrito to deal with, which has been the trickiness, the constant movement. I mean, he's trying to find answers, like trying to down 2, trying to meet it in the air, trying to make a read. It's just not quite working out. And there's a big anti-amoeba Mach 3 that's going to hurt so much.
It does hurt. But couldn't get the whiff punish on the dive kick. That's actually really surprising. But now he has to watch out for the pressure. Instant leap, nicely blocked, but more plus frames and a back-to-back. He's going to go for the back 3 because he knows Burrito's going to sit there and block. Why not enforce some plus frames while we're at it?
Oh, we missed the jump in that time.
Ooh.
Down 2, finally going to connect. Oh, no!
Wow, he was so high up in the air, he got no combo. That is like the worst thing that can happen.
They're going to do enough to kill. No, not quite.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he just shot him in there. A very unpleasant area.
Match point for Dab.
Well, manages to recover in time. Almost immediate recovery on that leap. So much of a headache. Patience, Burrito can't afford. Oh, that good jumping. Good confirmed too. Getting the knockdown.
Any damage is going to be better than no damage there, but air gun shot. Even while he's standing,
he's just such a tall guy. It's just hitting him in the face.
Yep. One size fits all projectile right there. Oh, the whiff punish on the standing 3. Sorry, Brainiac.
Oh, full combo and a corner repositioning. That was brilliant for Dab. Dropped the end, but did a bunch of damage before and still has a huge life lead. Burrito Voorhees, he's going to have to be careful now. I mean, it got the life bar, but unfortunately took a chunk of life in the process. This is a set point now for Dab. He's looking really good.
Oh, wow. They went into his eyes right there. Oh my god.
That's vicious. There we go. That could be a good start.
There's
no clash either.
2 more mix-up. Well, no, 3 more if he has the clash. And he'll be in the money.
This is Brainiac. He does quite a lot of unclashable damage. Oh, that was a good confirm.
Oh no, that's it. He's dead.
No, he goes over the head. Oh, that was such a good call out on the throw. Unclashable? No, he gives him the opportunity.
I think he must have gone, look, if he clashes, that's fine. But maybe at that timing he couldn't get a back 3 or a forward 3. I don't know.
I think this is enough life to do unclashable with Brainiac and realistically take it down. But yeah, she held onto the bar, Dab.
Oh, no,
there
push
we
block.
go.
No, push block on the charge.
The thing is, the second one was going to do the damage anyway. I think if he was going to push block, it had to be the first hit. And if you're trying to react to the first hit of a shoulder, then you've got to be ready to push block before he even does it. And even after the push block, you're at revolver territory. He can leap. Like, I don't think that was ever going to be a favourable situation.
Well, congratulations to Dab for taking our first to 10 this week. That just felt like it really sucked for Burrito.
Because how close so many of them came down, and he was doing so many sick plays along the way, but
he had some really
wasn't
awesome
meant to
stuff.
be.
He had some really, really, really awesome stuff, but we just didn't. You know, at the end of the day, it was not meant to be, I suppose. Well, there were some good games. These guys are playing again, but that is the end of the set, unfortunately. So we're gonna bang out this one.
Oh, at least got the last laugh. We threw dust in his face on the character select screen. Better than nothing, that's